As the Israel-Iran conflict intensifies, remember it's the 5th day of the conflict now. The Indian government said it was relocating many of the students who are in Iran. Remember, it's a very popular destination, especially for medical students, and a lot of concern over the Indian students and the Indians who are trapped there currently in the midst of this conflict and missiles raining. Now, there are roughly 10,000 Indians currently in Iran, out of which 6,000 are students, and now 110 students have been have reached the Armenian border, is what we've heard, and they will be brought soon to India. So some relief there for those families. Let's go across to Vishal. Vishal, give us all the details. And as we said, there are thousands of Indians there currently in Iran. Many students, now 110, have reached the border with Armenia.
Well, Gargi, just to give you a perspective, there are around 10,000 people of Indian origin living in Iran, and close to about 800 people, actually 800 people of Indian origin living there, and almost 10,000 Indian citizens living in Iran. So there is close to 11,000 people living there that are in the need of evacuations, and out of them only about 110 have reached the Armenian border, who will soon fly out to India. The flight is scheduled for tomorrow, is what we've heard. But as you can say, that it's a challenge, it's a mountainous challenge. The evacuations of around 11,000 people would be quite challenging, because the continuous barrage of missiles that have been fired by Iran and Israel, that has continued, and it remains to be seen how long this will go on, because students are in huge numbers from all countries in the world. So it will have to be seen how these thousands of students will be pulled out.
Absolutely, Vishal, and a huge concern here for those students and ensuring, they are either evacuated safely. This, even as we wait to see whether the US can push for some sort of ceasefire, some peace. It's been 5 days of this conflict. As you said, missiles from both sides raining down, and missiles hitting Tehran as well now. So for the moment, the conflict seems to be increasing. But there are hopes, given that Trump cut short his G7 visit, and there will be some sort of pressure brought on.
There are some reports that suggest that there will be talks between US and Iran this week. Those talks could be on the lines of ceasefire between Israel and Iran, and also on the nuke talks that were happening between US and Iran that seem to have derailed in the wake of the big escalation between Iran and Israel. So, when the reports came out, Trump took to Truth Social and said that these reports are false, and there's no, he's not going back to the US for ceasefire talks, but he has not ruled out the truce talks altogether. So it remains to be seen whether these talks happen or not, because all eyes are on those talks, because US is a big player in the region, and it will have to be seen that mediation, what kind of result it yields, because so far, just about 24 hours ago, Iran had rejected any ceasefire deal, and now the reports are suggesting that Iran is ready for ceasefire. So it's a matter of concern, and it's a matter of huge confusion as well as to what is really happening.
That's right. Now, coming back to the students who are stranded there in Iran, we do know, as the breaking news right now is the 110 have reached the Armenia border and will be evacuated soon. But what other options are there? The MEA says it's been monitoring the situation and looking at all options. Many of these students are from Jammu and Kashmir. Many are from Karnataka as well.
That is correct, and a lot of these students are there, thousands in number, and also there are people who go there as construction workers, IT professionals. On the other side of the conflict in Israel, there are at least 18,000 Indians who are also in need of some sort of evacuations, because it's not as bad as Iran, but there have been continuous barrage of missiles from Iran to Israel as well, which have been landing in residential areas. Some posh areas in Tel Aviv have also been hit. So there's concern on both sides, but the concentration is mostly on Iran, because that has suffered the brunt of Israel's wrath, and close to 200 to 300 people have already died. That's the official figure. Many experts have been suggesting the figure could be close to 1,000. So this has created a lot of worry for students who study in the Middle East, in Iran. So that's what has been going on.